Oh, cool. So for those that don't know, who are the Rivers Trust then?
So the Rivers Trust is essentially the umbrella body for over 60 local member trusts, which are based around the UK and Ireland. So we essentially play kind of the central role overseeing the wider activities of all these local trusts who are, the ones that are out in the community, like working on the ground to improve rivers in their area.
Because there's been a real sort of movement, hasn't there? I can't remember. They're not. A lot of these trusts haven't been going on for too long, have they? Like I saw the last 10, 15, 20 years, they've all kind of just popped up out the ground, haven't they? Is that right?
Yes,
Or yeah.
a very kind of organic growth of the movement. It's really exciting. It's growing really fast at the moment, actually, which is amazing because it shows that people are interested in protecting rivers. And funny enough, the Rivers Trust, the central organisation, actually arose after a lot of the member trusts, because they kind of saw the need for a kind of central organisation which could oversee the rest of the local trusts. But yeah, we're based. We have pretty much the majority of England covered with local trusts. So wherever you're based in the country, you'll probably be able to find a Rivers Trust near you.
Okay, so if people are interested, their local catchment will. When I say catchment, I mean a river system. If people don't know that term, but they're probably going to have a trust nearby to them that they can kind of support or look into.
Yes, there are a couple of areas which aren't covered at the moment, but if you go on our website, you can actually put in your postcode and find your local trust. So yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, the Trent Rivers Trust is probably my local one, but I mean, there's so many. I mean, I'm in the Midlands anyway, so there's quite a lot of catchments all around me. So it's great to kind of see the work that they do, and I think particular with these sort of, I suppose grassroots might be a good way to describe it. These grassroots charities, but they seem to get their feet dirty, feet on the ground, get stuck in. They do all these work parties, and it's great to kind of see they're not too caught up in some of the corporate stuff that maybe the bigger charities can be bogged down with a little bit.
Yes, it is. It is really amazing. I get to go out and visit the local trust sometimes to kind of gather comms materials and just speak to them, and sometimes get stuck in myself. But it is amazing the level of work that these relatively small charities carry out. They really are out there making a huge difference. So last year I went to visit Thames 21, which is one of the London-based trusts, and they were creating a new wetland in Enfield. And I went to visit it first in May and then went back in August, and it had been this completely flat, completely lacking in biodiversity stretch of lawn, and they had literally raised an entire wetland from the ground, and it was full of life, absolutely full of plant life. There were moorhens, there were dragonflies, and it was just absolutely amazing to see that this relatively small team had created something so